guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about some brands that I have never tried before, and you might be surprised. The first brand that comes to mind for me is ColourPop. To be honest, there's not really any eyeshadow palettes that have intrigued me. I'm interested to try out their formula, but I have not found a color story that I like. I'm just waiting for them to have something exciting because I feel like everything looks the exact same. I do want to try their new lip glosses, specifically Princess Cut, but obviously, because it's the clear one, it's like sold out all the time, but I'm trying to make an online order soon, and I'm going to try and see if I can get that in the order. I also want to try one of their Ultra Satin Lips, but those are not sold at Ulta currently, and I don't really want to make an order on their website solely, if you get what I'm saying. I just prefer to order like off of Ulta. It's cheap, but half of the stuff is not at Ulta, and half of it is boring, honestly. But once certain things that I'm interested in come to Ulta, I feel like I would pick them up, like the satin lips and things like that. I'm going to group these all together as one, even though I obviously know they are different brands, but I have never tried anything from L'Oreal, Revlon, Almay. I think those might be it, but basically all of the brands that are drugstore brands that are not cruelty-free. I have tried CoverGirl and Maybelline. CoverGirl is obviously cruelty-free now, but I used one of my mom's foundations, like back when she gave it to me when I first kind of started doing makeup more, and I used that up. I haven't really used anything since because they were still not cruelty-free then. But now that they are cruelty-free, I still don't own anything or use anything from them, but I'm trying to find something I'm interested in. But as of the rest of the brands, I've never tried any of those because they are not cruelty-free. I never was interested in any of the products before I went cruelty-free, but now that I'm cruelty-free, I don't really look at their products anymore because they're not cruelty-free. Although there is the Superstay Foundation, I believe it is, by Maybelline. I do want to try that, although I have, as I said before, used that brand before. I tried their Matte and Poreless, and they're doing smooth foundations. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like basically all of the drugstore brands that are not cruelty-free, I've not tried, even though they are cheap. I just haven't used them because they're not cruelty-free. On the other side of the coin, I've never tried TwoFace. I don't know why, but there's really been nothing that's interested me, and then if there is things that interest me, I just haven't bit the bullet because it's been too expensive for me. So it's kind of not too expensive for me, but I just feel weird buying it. I was interested in the gingerbread palette, and I was going to get it on Black Friday, but for some reason it was already gone before Black Friday, even though it was the gingerbread palette, but okay. And then I kind of like the Clover palette, but I don't, as I said before, I don't want to buy it solely off of Too Faced's website, and then I look at it and I don't even know if I would want it, because I feel like I have all the colors in there. I don't know, I think it's just the cuteness factor that's getting to me. And then I am interested, I believe it is them, with the melted lipsticks or whatever, they have a green one. I'll put the name on the screen if I remember, but I think that is Too Faced, and I was very curious about that, but I think it is $21, so that kind of throws me off, because if I'm going to get a lipstick for $21, I really want to get Jeffree Star lipsticks, and I would do that. And I know that's going against my, I don't buy off of the brand website, but Jeffree Star, I don't know, it's different to me. I don't know. I would just buy his $18 lipstick, a green one, especially because I already want to try that formula. So why would I get a more expensive lipstick that I don't really care about, honestly. I just want the color. I just want a matte Christmas green lipstick. I have never tried BH Cosmetics either. I'm kind of interested in them. I've heard really good things about their eyeshadows, but the thing is, I don't want to buy the Zodiac palettes because I feel like I already have those colors, as I said before. And then the other palettes that they have they're pretty colorful, honestly. They're not like neutrals, but there's a lot of shimmers compared to the mattes, and I would prefer more mattes, so that's what's kind of throwing me off there. I don't know if this is surprising, but I'm just gonna say it because I just thought of them. But I've never bought anything from Lime Crime, and I'm saying this because I do want to try some of their hair dyes. I'm going to be trying Arctic Fox again, I think, because I tried to do blue. I don't know if I put that on my channel or anything, but I tried to do blue with Arctic Fox, and it didn't really work. I don't really know what I did wrong, but I've heard good things, so I want to try it again. So I think it's just, well, it worked, but it was all green. But I want to try Arctic Fox again, but that's not even the point of this video. But I want to try Lime Crime hair dyes as well, just to kind of see what they're like, and they have some pretty cool colors. And I'd also like to try some of their lip stuff, like they have a lip gloss, some of their like liquid lipsticks, an eyeshadow palette. I don't know, I'm just curious about that brand. It seems pretty cool to me. I've never purchased anything from the brand Catrice, which I'm actually very curious about because I've heard good things about some of their products, and I've actually favorited a few things in my Ulta wish list, so I do want to pick anything up. It just hasn't happened yet, so I am going to be doing that. I also want to try out the brand JCat Beauty. That brand is very interesting to me. There's many different products that have caught my eye, so that's another thing that I'm probably going to be purchasing from, but I haven't yet. LA Girl is another brand that I've never tried, but I'm kind of curious about. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I think like the gel eyeliners, I believe, is what I have on my wish list. There's a lot of good reviews on that, so I'm kind of curious to try that. There's also different colors. They have like a electric like shock eyeliner or something. It's like very bright neon colors, and I'm curious about that. I actually had that in my cart the other day, but I took it out for something. I don't know. I was looking at the yellow one, and there's good reviews on all of those. So that's one product I'm wanting to try from LA Girl. I've never tried Beauty Bakery, which I was a little bit interested in their like blending eggs. The only thing that kind of put me off is it's $18 for 6 of them, which is a good deal, but then it's like, what if I don't like them? Like, I don't know if I like them or not, so I don't want to spend $18 and have 6 of them. Because some of the reviews, I mean, most of them are good, but there's some reviews that say it's like a rock. And I don't really want 6 of those, especially for $18. But if they're good, I would spend $18 on them, you know? I just don't know who to believe, the people with the good reviews or the people that said it felt like a rock. So let me know if you've tried the Beauty Bakery, like, blending egg sponge things. I would really love to know your opinion on them. Do they feel like rocks? Are they good? Should I spend that much money? I don't know, but I am curious about that. And this might be surprising to people that are a little bit older than me, but I honestly don't think you'd be surprised looking at how young I look. But I have never used anything from MAC. I know MAC used to be like the major popular brand that people used to use. Like that's basically the only sole brand there kind of was. But I'm turning 19 in 2 months, so I'm kind of young in this game. So I've never used MAC. I've always known that they were not cruelty free, and I don't know. It's more expensive for me because I've just started getting into like high-end stuff, so it was a little more expensive for me. They weren't cruelty-free, which didn't really matter that much to me in the beginning. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like if it was drugstore brands and they weren't cruelty-free, I would like look at them, I'd be willing to buy from them, but I would be a little iffy about it. If it was already a brand that was more expensive for me and they weren't cruelty-free, it was just a no-go. MAC was one of those brands, so I just never cared. And looking back now, even if they were cruelty-free, I don't think I would have wanted anything because everything just seems boring to me. And there's like so many dupes out there. I'm not really interested in MAC, but I just figured that'd be a interesting tidbit just to show MAC used to be like all the rage, I guess. I don't know. Wow, I'm sounding old. MAC used to be so popular, and now I have no desire to, and I've never tried MAC. So I'm going to group these two together, even though they're different as well, but I've never tried Flower Beauty or Pixie. Pixie is a little bit more expensive, even though it is sold at Target, but it's a little more expensive, and plus, a lot of the stuff they have, to me, is boring. I have been interested in their skincare stuff, but again, it is expensive, like over $20 for like a bottle of something, and I'm not sure I want to spend that much money on it. And then Flower Beauty, I've been interested in it. I've heard good things about their brand, but nothing seems to appeal to me. So a lot of their skin products, face products and stuff seem to be more dewy, and I have oily skin, so that would be a no-go for me. And then they have a lot of natural stuff. They do have those like Pop Fanatic shadows, I think they're called, but it's like I don't need them. It's just like a single eyeshadow that's colorful, which is like I applaud them for reaching out into the colors and stuff, but also I have the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I don't need like a rainbow color. I have like the rainbow. I think I'm good with that. Those are all the brands that I've never tried a product from. Some of them I'm interested in, some of them are not. Let me know if any of them have surprised you. I feel like they might have, but also I don't know, because we are all different consumers, and just because a brand might be really cheap or accessible or something doesn't mean we've bought from it. We just might like look at it and think that we've like bought from it. You never stop to think, oh, I've never even tried that brand. So let me know if any of these brands that you haven't tried, because I'm sure you've tried a lot of them, and if any of them really surprised you. Should I go out and try one? Let me know products that from these brands that I should try. Like, what's the first product that I should use to introduce me to that brand? Let me know. Can't wait to hear from you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys!